What's new? Blue hair, blue hand, blue forehead, yarn. This song.
A is for arsenic, B is for boring, C is for cerulean, and D is for darling, E is for epitome, F is for fillet.
That's part of a song I wrote today. It's like the least creative song ever. I just took a letter from the alphabet and made 3 verses with random words. So they rhyme at least, ish. I saw the movie Brave like an hour ago. It was really, really good. Well, it was 3 hours ago because it started at 7 and now it's 10. It was really good. It wasn't as funny as most Pixar movies, but it was really sweet. It's about a girl and her relationship with her mom. At the end, I see this little girl in the row in front of us, and she and her mom just hug, and it was so sweet, and it looked like the girl was crying, and I'm just like, oh. So I guess I should tell you about the retreat. So the first day we get there, and we all go in this big auditorium. We stayed at a school, and we're in this big gym, and we decided to play some group games. Now this first group game, we all stand in a circle, and we came in, we had no idea what was going on. And you're supposed to throw a plunger, and then it's supposed to land in the middle of the circle, and if you get it perfectly straight up, you're supposed to say a fact about yourself. I didn't understand it at all. Well, then someone decided to play this game called elbow tag. And I can't really describe it, but I am a nerdy ballerina. I really can't run, and I was running, and I slid, and I hurt my knee, got all like cut up, and I looked at it later, and it was gross. And then I got tagged again, and I didn't even know why people were trying, but I was just running and panting and awkward, and then some girl finally just stops and holds her arm out for me to tag, and I'm just like, oh, bless you. You are, oh, thank you. Yeah, like everyone there was into sports, and I was just... Then later that day, we went to a trailer park, and each group was assigned like a different task, and our group and another group was supposed to do the Ricky Fence Project. And in the car, we were all just trying to figure out what Ricky Fence Project meant, and then we found out it was a guy named Rick who needed the fence built. And it was really sad because all 4 of his kids had autism from the lead poisoning in the water. Basically, our team was headed up by 2 women. When we went to build the fence, we mixed the concrete not well, and it didn't set for like an hour. And the guy, he's a maintenance man at the trailer park, he dug 4 holes for the fence posts. They're big holes too, with a screwdriver. And then we had to dig more holes, and they weren't lined up. So finally this guy, his name was Mike, he was really nice. He came and he helped us and lined up all the holes and made it look good. And then the next 2 days, people went back to the trailer park and helped out with that. The second day, we went to the Ronald McDonald House, and that was cool. It was really clean there, though. I kind of would have liked to do some really hard labor, but it was really cool and inspiring to read the stories. And then after that, we broke for lunch, and we went to this elementary school playground to eat, and then we played for like half an hour because we were done early. And then we went to a nursing home, and we played bingo. I learned how to play bingo, which was cool. And the people were really crotchety. They just like gossiped about each other. And there was this guy who was, he played piano in Vegas for like 20 or 40 years. He was so cool. And he would like flirt with the nurses, and he had this girlfriend who for 7 years would just come and visit him. He was cool. And then later that night we went to a park, and we had dinner there. So we went to play Frisbee after dinner, and I was pretty good once I just started to get the hang of it. I pretty much only threw to like the girl right here, right to the right of me, and then the guy straight ahead of me, because those are the easiest people to throw to, and oh my gosh, I'm so awkward. And there's this guy who could catch a Frisbee no matter what way you threw it, and one of the girls in my group would refer to him as my dog. He could catch a Frisbee no matter how poorly, no matter how high or low you threw it, just like a dog. So we never actually talked to him, but whenever we'd see him around, we'd just be like, oh, hey, there's my dog. which was kind of demeaning, but we meant it in a nice, affectionate way. And then my dog said, "Oh, you guys want to play ultimate frisbee?" Well, me, being ignorant, was like, "Oh, sure," thinking it involved, maybe like a circle of people throwing frisbees, more than one, maybe juggling or doing something strange. No, it's like football. I pretty much just like awkwardly stood on the sidelines, saying silently, "Please don't throw it to me, please don't throw it to me, please don't throw it to me." And then this really nice guy, Mike, who helped us with the fence, he was like coaching me from the sidelines and trying to get me to play, and oh my gosh, it didn't. Our team lost. We did. So yeah, that was pretty much the whole trip.